Hello and welcome back to Quillpig Gaming blind playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy. In our last session together, we mostly did side quests and continued the main quest just a little bit. We rescued a dragon and a child, and we're going to be helping out our house elf friend Deke in this episode, but not right away. We got some more side quests to do. So let's get started. Alright, so first of all, we picked up some more demiguise statues, so let's turn those in.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
Yes, we did.
I actually have some moons for you.
Dear me, you have been busy. Incredible, thank you. You're ready for the final Alahamora lesson. With this knowledge, no lock shall ever stand in your way. You have done all I asked. I only wish I knew who put those statues everywhere in the first place. Alas. If you do find more, please feel free to remove them. You'll be doing your caretaker a huge service. And if I ever find out who the bully is behind this cruel trick, I shall let you know. Thank you once again for your assistance and tenacity.
Excellent.
Now that you've mastered Alahamora, no lock is unbreakable. But do feel free to keep finding demiguise statues and removing those moons.
Okay. So we got the best lock-picking charm in the game, as far as I know. So with that... Man behind the moons, wait to hear from Gladwin Moon. Okay, so there's nothing else to do until we hear back from him. If we find any more demiguise statues, we'll pick those up too, but for now, let's go help out our friend Deke. So the idea, by the way, is to help Deke out and then dragon debrief. Maybe we can return the dragon egg that we rescued back to the dragon that we rescued. Mum's the word. We go face the fire with Nadi and make sure she's doing okay, and shadow the bloodline because we want to figure out, you know, what the beef is between Sebastian and Ominous. Probably that he told us about the secret of the oubliette. We'll do that one before we go up and meet Sebastian for his main quest mission. That will also reduce some of the quest lines that we're following. But for now, Plight of the House Elf. Deke's been asking us for help, and we've been rounding up other missions along the way, but let's see. We don't want to go to that. We want to go straight to this. So what's the easiest place? I guess we go here and we fly there. Yeah. Did go and open up a bunch of chests and just make sure that we cleaned up more of the map. Got a couple more of the Merlin trials out of the way. Mostly just flew around to make sure that we had all the side stuff settled before starting the stream today. I think we're ahead of where most people would be at this point in the plot line, because we're doing more side stuff than main plot line stuff, but just don't want it to snag us up. Let's see, going that way.
I couldn't wait to get out of Hogwarts when I was there. I was always being reprimanded for flummox.
Got a side mission down below us, but we'll come back to that when we're ready. Want to help out Deke.
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside.
And he's got a friend that was told by his wizard that he can't leave the cave. And so we're going here to try and clear out some of the spiders so that his friend's not in danger. That's what Deke asked us to do. So maybe we can get him to leave. Because if he's in a cave of spiders, I don't know how long us cleaning it out is going to help. Let's go with fire, because...
Revelio.
Yep, spiders don't much care for fire.
Incendio. Revelio.
Oh, that's a long fall.
Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here?
And as far as we know, we have the max capacity inventory for clothing we find. We could jump over there.
Revelio.
I think that's the way we have to go. Take a run at it. Jump. There we go.
Incendio. Revelio.
Oh, fun.
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Protego. Incendio. Confringo.
Okay, we're full on Wiggenweld potions,
Revelio.
so there shouldn't be any problem with us using them.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Creepy spiders.
Looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper into the cave. Accio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Yep, there we are.
Incendio. Accio. Incendio.
Burn 'em.
Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Revelio.
I think that we can't go that way. So this is still the only direction we can go. Yeah. So we are on a straight path.
Incendio. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio.
Okay, we came through there on our way in. Jump. Creepy.
Revelio.
And slide.
Incendio.
There we go.
Incendio.
Master, if you are looking for Tobbs, it seems he has dried up all the leeches here and must move deeper into the cave. Tobbs hopes Master will wait for him to return. It's much too dangerous for Master to follow. And please be careful of the spiders.
That didn't sound particularly reassuring. Incendio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio.
Nothing else? Alright. Still on a straight line. They're gonna be all over in here. Yep. Well.
Potato. Accio. Incendio. Confringo.
Oh. Use some of that wiggle potion.
Incendio. Confringo. Accio.
Oh.
Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Incendio.
There we go.
Potato. Confringo. Accio. Incendio.
appears to be all of them. Ooh. They were everywhere, though.
Revelio.
Yeah, clipped through the floor. So much of that in this game. Clipping. So we got that way, and we got that way. I'm assuming the left is the way we're supposed to go. Okay, can't go through the spider web.
Incendio.
Don't go in, but...
Confringo.
Oh, maybe we can't.
Incendio.
I believe we've been everywhere down there. Maybe not. Because we would have just climbed
Revelio.
up. Yeah.
Incendio. Revelio.
I think we're doing a decent job getting as much as we can without missing too many bonuses.
Confringo. Revelio.
Here we are.
Oh no.
Hello, buddy.
I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs.
Oh. Oh no. Master, if you find Tobbs' body, the big spider was too much. Tobbs has failed you and deserves this punishment. Tobbs feels weak, sleepy. Tobbs must... This is terrible.
Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders.
Who was his master?
Revelio.
Might need to go have a little chat. Should we go down? I don't know if we can come back up again. Yeah, I guess we can. Can we get out? Maybe not.
Revelio.
More creepy spiders.
Confringo. Revelio. That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave.
Oh, we'll check it again. Tobbs, you missed your quota by 3 vials. You know what that means? It means my loyal customers will be missing their bottles of Seamus's shrinking solution. Because of your foolish mistake, you'll be given no food for a week. I also expect you to punish yourself accordingly. When I return for the next shipment, I'd like best to see bloodied bandages instead of your usual idiotic grin. If you do not meet your next quota plus 5 extra files, you will lose more than your food privileges.
Tobbs' master is awful.
Yes. Okay, let's go tell Deke about his friend. That's gonna be sad. Well, that's not a chipper beginning. Although most of the stories in this game are sad. we did clear a quest we've been holding on to for a while. Alright, and let's head back to Room of Requirement. No, that's not it. Well, where's Deke? Yeah, he's back in the room requirement. It didn't show him though. Alright. Here. And here. You can also identify any clothing that we have. Seems interesting that you could go off to school and while you're at school become rich. Because I think we came here with 500 or 1,000 galleons, and now we've got like 20,000.
This will be more useful when I have something to identify.
Here's Deke. Alright.
I'm back from the cave, Deke.
Wonderful. Deke hopes you gave Deke's best to Tobbs.
I'm sorry to tell you this, Deke, but Tobbs is gone. It seems he was unable to avoid the spiders in the end.
Oh my. Deke was afraid of this, alone in that cave for so long. Oh, poor Tobbs. Deke and Tobbs once shared the same master. When he died, we were separated. Deke always wished Tobbs had been sent to Hogwarts too. Deke feels lucky to serve such kind witches and wizards like you. Deke will miss his friend dearly, and will raise a glass to him with a heavy heart.
Yeah.
I'm truly sorry about your friend, Deke.
Thank you. You are very kind. Deke could use some time alone to think, if that's all right.
Alright. Well, let's do a dragon debrief. Let's see, 25, 30. Waiting for that one. I still have to look that up. There's a piece of paper we have, and we're supposed to use that to find something, and I think it's next to the southern entrance to the Forbidden Forest, but I need to take a look at the paper again. Summoner's Court match. Okay, dragon debrief. Locate on map. Ah, yeah, she's back in Hogsmeade. That's the closest travel point. Poor Deke. At least he seems happy at Hogwarts. I'm betting he's going to tell us more about either Tobbs' master or their former master. And we'll get something else to follow along with that. I don't think that'll be a one-off quest for Deke. Oh, is a chest behind us?
Revelio!
Oh, we have a Alohomora 3 we haven't used yet. Yeah.
Alohomora.
the same as Alohomora 1 and 2. I kind of thought the locks would get harder.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Bit of gold. Poacher coat. And bushes. More stuff for the room requirement. Oh, not bestiary. What's it called? Vivarium? I think it's called a vivarium. Which is really just a place where things live. Like, aquarium is a place where water is. Terrarium is a place where dirt is. Alright, let's head on inside. Go meet Poppy. Find out if she's found out a solution for the dragon egg.
Over here.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
I like that.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Yeah, we don't need to involve her in this.
If it's all right with you, I'd rather not say. At least not at the moment.
Understood. We all have our secrets. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Okay. That was just an update? I guess so.
Seems he's been burgled. Pretend I never heard the rumours of your involvement.
We didn't burgle him. Quest. Okay, so that one just went away? I guess so. We did that one. Oh. He's got another one. Well, maybe we should do this one. Yeah. The last one was quick. And hopefully we can cheer up Deke somehow. Yep, this one, and then go face the music with Natty in front of Natty's mom.
When you have a moment, please come and talk to Deke.
Always have time for Deke.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deek thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
Yeah.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deek suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deek has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deek.
Okay. Time to put this back on. Alright. Let's go rescue some thestrals. World map. Yeah, we were already up here before. We haven't rescued a creature that we kept in the room requirement for quite a while. I think Highwing might have been the last. That's not far. Just need to avoid the dug bogs in the area.
Revelio!
Oh, there we go.
Arrest the movement. I'll look after you.
Okay, that's a female.
Revelio. Revelio.
We need a male.
Revelio. Revelio.
I think they all fled. So... Are you a male? No. Well, let's wait.
I guess you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The Demikai statues
Revelio.
therein were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit. Revelio.
Oh, where did he go?
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
I mean, I really would like to rescue a male Thestral, though. All we're finding is the females. Let's try this. Back to the map. Is that still a female? Yep.
Revelio.
Might have to come back to this quest. Alright, let's see, what other quests do we have here? Poached Egg and the Man Behind the Moons. Well, we can do that one, that's a low level. And that's in Hogsmeade also, okay. No, don't do that. Did we get that wrong? Ah. No, we clicked on the wrong one. Untrack that. Untrack it. Why won't it untrack? Man Behind the Moons. Remove waypoint. There we go. Hogsmeade map. Let's talk to this gentleman. Let's see what he has for us. Wonder if we're ever gonna find out what that beast was. Or is that a dragon?
Remove my demiguise statues.
Hello?
Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
Yeah, they're terrorizing Gladwin Moon.
They're causing Mr. Moon terrible distress.
Ha! Good. That was the idea.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Huh, hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
Sometimes you gotta let things go, man.
Mr. Moon does a good deal for the school, and he's taught me a lot. He's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly. Until you started clearing them out.
Yeah, he's certainly not better than Mr. Moon.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Okay. Ooh. When... 1 second.
Revelio.
Chest.
Alohomora.
And a lock we can now unlock. There we go.
Revelio.
Huge table. Alright. Let's go talk to Mr. Moon. Courtyard, that seems close enough. Would like to clear this one off. And then we also have Poppy that we can get back to. Every time we seem to finish one of these quests, it starts up another one. It's like a cornucopia of questing. Where's Mr. Moon? This way? The pathing for navigating isn't something I'm very happy with in this game. Mr. Moon didn't even appear on our map. Up? Yeah, up. And I'm sure there's a flu powder right next to him we could have gone to. Well, that doesn't seem very safe.
What if he sticks like this?
What? Don't be silly. It'll wear off in a few hours, I think.
You think? It didn't before.
To the right. Oh. Got one of these. 5 and 1 is 6. We need 5 more, which is the crab thing. So this... Oh, wait. Where's the double?
Revelio.
There's the single. Was that the double way over there? Nope, that's the flu powder. Oh, it's down a floor. How do we go down a floor? This way? Yep. Okay, and there we go. Yep. Alright, and this one is 2 and 4 is 6, so we need a 0 on this one, which is that guy. No. That guy.
Revelio.
Alright. Now we can continue. What? See, and it moved now. That's not Mr. Moon. Why does it have me going this way now? I don't know why it does that.
Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues.
Yeah, someone who bullied in school.
It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
Yeah, I don't think he likes that.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, we had such flowing locks. And we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
I guess that's it. Alright. Quests. And poached egg. Yeah. Let's go talk to Poppy. Wait, Hogsmeade map. Oh, she's right there. Excellent. And, excuse me 1 second while I check my phone. Just a group text. Okay. Poppy. Right here.
It's not like her to forget.
Persistence and cleverness. I confronted Piers about it and he confessed straight away, the old rascal. We've agreed to let bygones be bygones. Don't forget to say hello the next time you're in the Three Broomsticks. Thrilled to be back there again.
Alright. Poppy?
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
Yeah, what's she researching?
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What was she sending you?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Yeah, how do you do that?
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Fair enough.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Yeah, I would like to give her egg back. I mean, we haven't had it that long, but it's probably not something that a dragon's going to be happy not having. You know, her baby. Ooh, is this going to be a dangerous one, or is this going to be
Here we are.
a feel-good
I
one?
do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
Yeah.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den, which she will be keeping guard over. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Yeah, I don't want to keep the egg.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Revelio.
All right.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Where are we? Oh, there's no map. Huh.
Revelio.
What I wouldn't give to be a delicacy right now. Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
That's a lot of blood.
Revelio. For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays there. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Alright. We're taking you out.
Bombarda. Wingardium Leviosa.
Oh, wrong button.
One foot in front of the next and quiet as can be. I wonder how many they brought to capture her.
Revelio.
At least 10 usually.
Where are you, Smithy? Thought you were joining us in Borneo. I know you have your hopes about the fighting ring, but the true galleons are in Acromantulas. You wouldn't believe how much Violet and I have made a few days ago. Not to mention Borneo's not half bad to look at. Anyway, we'll be moving on soon. Egypt, perhaps. It's such a relief not to be weighed down anymore. See you soon, Angus.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other. Revelio.
Oh, you're gonna
There
break
she is
that.
again.
She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
I see the bridge wasn't fantastic.
Although we'd probably want to break that on the way out, so that they can't use it again.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
I beg your pardon?
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance,
Revelio.
he probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
Sneaking into a dragon's lair.
Revelio. Watch your step. Revelio.
Pity. She must have been like off a graphorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
I think we can capture those things.
Revelio.
Quiet. What was that?
Get past the dragon.
Revelio.
It's just Ash Hunter eggs.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we know it.
Revelio.
Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
Oh, she isn't making it easy.
I'd have to go around to get that. Yep.
Revelio.
Oh, come on. Through there. You can walk right through that.
Revelio.
Get over there. And we don't.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm if you ask me. don't suppose she listened to reason?
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
Down.
Revelio.
Oh, come on. Stop sticking to the wall. The controls just don't work.
She's leaving!
Revelio.
Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the egg in the nest.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
Reparo. Revelio.
Why is every bridge here broken? Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Oh, don't fall. Hand on the nose. That was a good deed.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Yeah.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Oh, her gran. Maybe they think her gran was involved. We have to go rescue her gran now? I'd like to help, but we also have to go help Natty. That's kind of on the docket for today. I can try and get the male Thestral off screen, since that seems to be mostly just a matter of waiting. So we're done with Mr. Moon. That's good. Completed his mission.
How could I have been so blind?
Where are you heading? Are we going with you? Is that the end of the mission? quests. I guess so. Mum's the word. Oh wait, I did want to check out Owlpost. There was a new Owlpost message. Was that just the one from... Oh, it's from Professor Weasley. When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke mentioned you might be interested in learning how to breed beasts. Let's get the other Thestral though. After Mum's the word. Let's go to map. Where are we meeting up with Naughty? Probably Hogwarts. Yep. No, that's all gobbledygook. Mum's the word. Alright, so... Yep, that's her mom's classroom. I'd imagine this is going to be getting yelled at a bit. Her mom seems to have moved from Uganda to here, partially at least for safety, after her dad died in front of her. She's probably not going to be angry that her daughter's putting herself at risk again, or putting herself at risk after having moved to a safer place.
So frustrating. You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
I'm not the reasonable one here, I don't think.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Oh. Sure.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
So, that seems to be against lore, because it seemed like Harry's father's group, all of them except for Remus, chose their forms for what was best for protecting him.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
And I'd swear that Tonks was a natural animagus. Like she didn't have to do anything. So that doesn't seem like it's lore consistent.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
Well, let's say top one.
She's concerned for your safety. It may be best for you to stay away from Hogsmeade for now.
That may be safe, but I do not believe that it would be best. Do you? You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
Okay. Is it going to update?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I power.
All right. What else do we have? Yeah, I think I'll handle the rescuing the male Thestral off screen. And look into that off screen. Shadow of the Bloodline. Speak with Sebastian. Where are you at, Sebastian? Over here? So these look to be mostly just conversations, but they do fill in some of the gaps. We're definitely going to have another mission with Naughty. That's not going to go away. So we've got at least 3 supporting characters, I guess, that have through lines with quests. Naughty, Sebastian, and Poppy.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Luke and Brattleby. Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
They are dangerous, and I'm curious, but dangerous.
Ominous is right. Meddling in the dark arts is dangerous.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this better than most. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal to him.
You don't have to tell me.
I understand. You needn't tell me if you don't want to.
If I were you, I'd be begging for more details.
Okay.
It's not that I'm not interested. And you can certainly trust me if you want to tell me anything.
Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus curse?
Yeah.
Crucio, correct? The Cruciatus curse. Also known as the torture curse. Inflicts excruciating pain on the victim.
Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on muggles for sport.
Ooh.
Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, So the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven himself.
He had no choice, yeah.
How horrible. Poor Ominous. He was only a child. He shouldn't blame himself.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Okay, well, let's go to the room of requirement and identify some stuff while we wait for some owls to arrive. So it seems like there's multiple dialogue options, so we could have closed that off entirely. Most of the time the dialogue options are be a good person or be a horrible person. Just not very compelling. I guess you could do a run through selecting all the other options, but that just seems pretty brutal. Nothing new seems to have shown up. So, it's all gobbledygook. Speak with Amit. At least get this one started. Okay. How do we get to Amit? We go this way. I'm guessing we're just going to go ask Amit if he'll help us. We did find some of the astronomy tables for him. So maybe that's at least something good that we're doing in exchange. Because this might put him in danger. Why is it going that way? Well, we'll try it. What's over here?
Revelio.
Big tower.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course! How exciting! I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Yeah.
Have you ever spoken directly to a goblin?
Unbelievably, no. I'm so looking forward to it. Actually conversing in gobbledygook with a native speaker. Cannot wait to confirm subtle bits of pronunciation and tone that may have eluded me, being self-taught and all.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Okay, let's head to the mine then.
Lodgok is waiting. Should we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
All right. Well, that's pretty far to the south. How far away is that? Oh, as far as we've been into this valley. Yeah, we haven't gone anywhere down here yet. So that's all an unexplored area. What is over here? The Mine's Eye? Goblin Mine? Okay. Merlin Trial. Treasure Vaults. Alright, so I think we'll call that an episode, because I would like to go up and sell off a bunch of equipment and try and get that male Thestral, and then if we get the male Thestral, we'll either start off purchasing the spellcraft in order to start the breeding pen, and if I don't manage to get the Thestral, then we'll start off right here on the Mind's Eye mission. Yeah, one of those two. Anyway, thank you for coming and playing along with me again. I really hope you enjoyed this playthrough, and I hope you're enjoying the whole thing. If you are, please like, subscribe, comment, and share the videos out with somebody else who might enjoy them. Thanks again for coming. See you next time. Bye.